Welcome to Christian Pattern, the podcast where the scriptures are discussed in light of the teachings and gospel of Jesus Christ. Hello everybody, we're going to be covering Proverbs chapter 12 and 2 Corinthians chapter 6. So let's go ahead, first go to Proverbs. We're only going to read select verses, of course. First we're going to read 4 through 9. Verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is his rottenness in his bones. Verse 5. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. Verse 6. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. He that despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoreth himself and lacketh bread. 14 through 19. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. (24 through 29). The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of the diligent man is prudent. Verse 28, get this crazy thing to market. In the way of righteousness is life, and the pathway thereof there is no death. Okay, so now we go New Testament, 2 Corinthians, chapter 6. Let's see how many verses we got. Okay, not too much. So we can read certain sections. Beginning in verse 2 through 4. Get this crazy thing to work. For he said, I have heard thee in a time accepted, and in a day of salvation have I succored thee. Behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. But in all things, approving ourselves as the ministers of God, in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distress. So now we're going to go over to verses 13 and 14. You are not straightened in us, but you are straightened in your own bowels. Verse 13. Now for recompense in the same I speak as unto children. Be ye also enlarged. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? Okay, I feel like there's some things that need to be clarified, and they will be. So, if you will, I'm going to go to the New King James Bible. Verse 6. No, chapter 6. I think verse 13 needs clarification. Now, in return for the same, I speak to children. You also be open. Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion has light with darkness? Now I'm going to go to the I go to the modern translation sometimes to get some clarity. Now, traditionally, you know me, I am a King James person. But there's times I think that the King James needs clarity. So we're going to go to verse 13. This is the New Jerusalem. In fair exchange, I speak as though to children of mine. You must open your hearts too. So to be enlarged, it needs to open our hearts. And why not? We are called to open our hearts to the Lord. Hope you enjoy watching Christian Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of Christian Pattern. Until next time, remember who you are. Read your scriptures. And by all means, please preach the gospel. God bless you. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jenny loves you. I really, 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 really love you. God bless you. Have a blessed day.